Hi, this is Kim with www.embody-life.com. This is going to be a very brief video. I dropped my paper just a minute. And what I was going to talk about here is I have a new group of guides called the Arcturian Council. And I realize now that I've been communicating with them for a while, but just hadn't identified who they were. I get direct information from them and downloads. And one of the things they are helping me with is to understand the soul's genetic patterning, how going back lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, how things have contributed to the current situation and contracts. And they're telling me about universal law and all kinds of new things that I only had an inkling of. So for today's video, what I wanted to talk to you about, they spoke to me about the universal law of non-interference. So you know how we've all heard that our guides, ascended masters, angels cannot interfere and help in our lives unless we ask them. And that's true. And that is a universal law. Same applies to humans, only humans don't really know it, and humans don't really understand what that means. So, just very briefly, that would be any time you went in and caused an interference with somebody that changed the course of events that they were to have in their life. Because certain people are contracted to come together to work something out, maybe from a past life. And I just want to give you one example. So, say we had a mom and a daughter, or parents and a daughter, and the daughter gets a boyfriend. And these parents do not like the boyfriend. They feel like there's something wrong with them, whatever the situation is. They don't like him. So say this is a long distance relationship or something, and this is in the days before computer, internet, and cell phones. Like when I was young, we didn't have those things. So we're going to go back to that time because I can make up the best story with that scenario. Okay, so back to those times. So, and I could totally see my mom doing something like this when I was a teenager. But so say this boyfriend sends a letter. The letter comes, mom rips it up, throws it in the garbage, so that daughter doesn't know this boyfriend's interested in communicating with her. Boyfriend calls, leaves a message on the answering machine. Yes, we used to have answering machines and not cell phones back in the days when we had dinosaurs and things. But anyway, so he calls, leaves a message on the cell phone, or recording machine. Mom deletes the message. He sends flowers. Mom throws them away. Mom interferes and does everything she can to keep them apart. Mom makes up it could go on. Mom makes up rumors, lies, whatever she can do to cause problems and distortion in that relationship to prevent those two from getting together. Well, here is what the real situation is. Maybe they're a good match for each other and maybe they're not. But the situation was before they were born, they contracted that they were going to come together. Now, say there was a past life where maybe the boyfriend harmed the girlfriend and the girlfriend's got to forgive him and take her power back. Well, so look at these parents. Maybe they were in that life too, and maybe they, without knowing it, maybe they kind of remember that, so they don't want him around. They don't like him. But they have this contract together. And so, say this daughter's 17 and still lives at home. Okay, so there was this time they contracted to come together. Mom interfered, caused the boyfriend to think she wasn't interested, caused the girlfriend to think he wasn't interested. They both went off with separate people and they never fulfilled that contract. Say Say one of them killed the other one, like I said, or something in the other life, and they were supposed to come together, work it out, be friends, and then leave. Or maybe they were going to get married or something. Well, because of what the mom did, they still have to fulfill that contract. So now a whole new set of circumstances, because everything was already put into place for that meeting to happen. So now a whole new set of circumstances have to come back full circle for those two to meet and fulfill that contract. Okay, so mom was violating universal law. Now, a lot of us have done this as parents, without realizing it, thinking these kids, what are they thinking of? I mean, I had one that decided to donate a kidney, and she wasn't even out of high school, and I, as a person who worked in healthcare, went, no, that's not always a good thing. A lot of times you're going to need both those kidneys. It's not true always what they tell you that you'll be just fine. And besides that, you're a child. This isn't happening right now. So as the child of a minor, I did have maybe I'm going to bad mom hell for that, but I felt like I did have the right to step in, and I just kept throwing her correspondence in the garbage. I was like, no, we're not doing this. Let's stop being ridiculous. But that mother with the boyfriend might be thinking the same thing. So now what are the consequences of that? Well, like I said, it's going to take another 7 or 8 years for that situation to come back around so that they can meet that contract. Because it has to happen. It's something karmic. But the mom who interfered is creating karma for herself because she's violating universal law. I don't know what that karma is, but from what my guides tell us, the things we do, we're either incurring karma or staying neutral. We on this planet right now are moving to a time where we're done with karma, but that's once the 5D reality sets in, because we still have a 3D world and a 5D world, and these people in their 3D reality are still working out their karma. The people in the fifth dimensional reality may have some karma, but for the most part understand it and have moved away. So me as a 3D person not understanding that I shouldn't be interfering like that, thinking I'm doing a good job because this boyfriend's got shady eyes or something, thinking I'm doing a good job. There's less of a karmic impact than me doing something like that right now because I know better right now. And with knowledge comes responsibility, and responsibility in your behavior. So with that, I just wanted to make just a quick little video as they give me more little tidbits about universal laws and things. I will be glad to come on and share them with you. And again, my website's www.embody-light.com. I love you all. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.